Hey folks, welcome back to Total War Rome 2. We are continuing our Hannibal at the Gates Let's Play as Carthage. So when we left off, the Romans decided to attack us with a fleet and then reinforce with 2 armies. They outnumber us not quite 2 to 1, but we have pikemen. And if I'm hoping I've proved anything in the last episode, is that you don't underestimate pikemen. They don't have any artillery. We've got decent cavalry. We've got the troops to be able to take this on. So we're gonna do what we can. Let's save and let's get into it. As I said last time, make sure you let me know in the comments down below whether or not you want to see the Constantine campaign after the Aurelian campaign, which is a long ways off. I mean, I'm just telling this now because I have a whopping 16 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you, but not everyone watches all of my videos, which I get. And if you happen to be watching this video, I want your opinion, you specifically, because I don't have that many opinions to take in, so yours is probably going to be the winning opinion if you give it. So it's Melkart's Justice versus the Roman losers. Okay. This is a pretty easy setup, I think. Pikemen. We do 2 pikemen per entrance here. Oh, come on, mouse. You all seen that? Are y'all seeing how this is bouncing around? Okay, like so. Come on, pike or mouse. There we go. There we go. And then like so. And then like so. If they try to land right here, honestly, that's kind of great because we can just use our ballista on them, or missile troops, or swordsmen, or hoplites. Now then, notice I didn't say cavalry. Same plan as before in that previous battle. Send our cavalry out to attack later on and provide solid cover. Everyone in balance coordination. You are not. Let's just. There you go. Okay, let's start the battle. Let's go ahead and get you over to these trees. Like so. Ballista are facing the wrong way right now.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
But I figure the reinforcements are going to. I'm going to be able to do stuff against them with it. This would be almost peaceful if we weren't about to fill the ocean with blood. Okay, they're hidden now. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. Let's fast forward and get this battle underway. We may need to charge down that skirmisher, or the Principes, with our cavalry if they create too much of a problem for us, but we'll just have to see. Okay, our ballista is now within range, isn't it? You have fire oil, don't you? You are stuck. Gotcha. I see. Since it's giant ballista, they can't move. It's a fixed artillery. So they can't pivot to attack. So we've pretty much wasted our ballista because we didn't know where the enemy was coming from. Fire at will. Oh, shoot. Take back. Get back on the ballista. Get back on the ballista. Okay, they're going to charge in with our cavalry. We should be able to make pretty quick work with them with our pikemen. Okay, the ballistas are the ballista crew is so confused right now. Principes have just landed. Which means that we no longer have to worry about defending the ocean front. Yeah, these equites are just getting ripped to shreds by our pikes. Ballista is still confused. Still so confused. I don't think they know what's going on. Which is a little bit unfortunate. I'd still like to use them if possible. But that just doesn't look like an option right now. Okay, making sure all pikemen have the formation. Yep, they do. These two units of equites are almost gone. Yep. Don't crash. Ooh, that was sketchy. Are they going to charge on this side, or are they gonna just kind of sit there? What are they doing? I don't appreciate you just sitting there. I want you to charge into me. Okay, you're still hidden, which is great. We don't want you to get exposed and have to run away from pursuing troops the entire game. Okay, what are they doing? Looks like, yeah, this ballista is just useless now. Looks like they're going to charge in. And they're just, yeah, they're going to charge right in, face first into our pikes instead of using skirmishers or anything. And just like that, we've wiped out an entire unit of equites. Let's go ahead and have our skirmishers hold fire. We don't want them firing into the backs of our troops, which they have a tendency to do. The Italian cavalry, again, it's just, oh my gosh. Oh. Absolutely brutal. Only the AI is smart enough to throw cavalry in against pikes. It's top tier IQ moves that we just don't get as petty humans. This, by the way, is why whenever people say the AI is going to take over and robots are going to win. No, I'm sorry. It's really hard to make AI do basic tasks, let alone do that sort of thing. Go ahead and fire at will. We need to get those skirmishers out of commission, ideally, because they are doing a pretty good number on our pikes. As a matter of fact, what we're going to do here, because they are just really hurting us, move in our hoplites, because yeah, they've taken this entire corner out. Let's do hoplite formation that way. Yeah, they are charging directly into it. I mean, this, they just don't learn, and so this is the result. See, as much as people will talk about how OP Rome 2 pikes are against everyone except for missile troops, that's the point. I think that people who complain about Rome 2's pikes being too overpowered miss the idea that they are meant to be. You're not supposed to charge pikes head on. And so this should be the result of what happens whenever you charge a pike unit head on. The Three Kingdoms pikes or spear wall or whatever, I don't like it as much because it's not as entertaining as being able to see this madness whenever they try and take on a wall of spears that are keeping them from attacking. Because I mean, how are you going to be able to get through that in any serious manner without just getting ripped? Are we doing any? Well, we've done quite a bit of damage against their velites so far. Velites are doing pretty good damage against us, though, so give and take, give and take. I mean, this is kind of sad to watch. Their velites are starting to break. Trying to send some more around to do. Ooh, those guys have done well. Yikes. there's nothing I can really do about it right now. That's the unfortunate thing, is that the Velites are going to just be able to do really well against us until... Ooh, skirmishers, we're not doing okay. They're just going to do really well against us until we manage to figure something else out against them. They're starting to put quite a bit of pressure on this front, on this middle front, so it's causing some problems. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's see here. What do I want to do to counteract that? What can I do to counteract that is the better question. What I can begin to do is go ahead and charge in our Libyan infantry against them. Actually, let's flip those because they're not in that proper order.
Loyal sons of Carthage.
The enemy general
Great, that's great
dead.
news. But we can go ahead and charge in and give the pikemen a fighting chance whenever they actually get engaged in melee. Meanwhile, over here, they're just trying to find a gap. So far, they haven't.
Dead.
2 generals down in just a matter of seconds. That is beautiful. The Triari are just kind of gently pushing forward. I mean, they're not going to get through. Libyan infantry, how are you doing? You're doing okay. You've not taken any casualties, but you're not really... Well, you've taken some casualties, but you're not really taking bad casualties or anything. What I'm saying is these losses are acceptable. Okay, come on, Triari, yeah, just keep on. Should be down any time now. So they've got 2 units of Principes and a Levies unit back here. And then they've just kind of got some troops wandering around aimlessly. Don't really know what to do against that, but the oldest tactic in Total War: run around aimlessly to keep the player off his feet.
Pikes ready.
Well, we finished off those Triari. $262 kills, 4 casualties. My word. I mean, this is just absolute carnage right there. I'd really like to take out the rest of their missile troops. And I'd really like to be able to use my pikes more. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit my final reserves right into the center. The late Libyan hoplites, they're not great, but they'll hold in a pinch. Their Hastati, again, are just... I'm lagging because of how many casualties there are here. And see, here's the thing. These guys aren't completely defenseless whenever they get into melee combat either. 48 and 30 is their melee attack and defense stats. Let's compare that to the Libyan infantry. The Libyan infantry had 48 and 55. They're better at defense, but they're not going to just... These guys are not just going to die without a fight whenever you get into melee combat with them. Which, by the way, a little bit of a pro tip here. As long as... If I remember correctly, Levy hoplites with Macedon and the not the Hellenic factions, the Alexandrian factions, the Alexander's Ascendants factions, The levy pikemen have the same pike stats as regular pikemen. It's the melee stats that are different. And so, if you can get them in a situation like this where you're not really engaged in melee a whole lot, they can still do a wonderful job against a lot better enemies. I mean, if you're ever going into Macedon, or if you're going into a Syracusan, or against the Syracusan army and you're fighting pikemen, you have to have missile troops. That's why I was so concerned earlier whenever the Romans began using their velites, and that's why I went ahead and committed these troops, because those velites really did a number quick on my pikemen. If you notice, those are the only 2 pike units in the entire army. Those are the only 2 units other than the Libyan infantry and this cavalry which started like this, in the entire army that are yellow. Meaning that they've taken a little bit, somewhere around 50% damage. Which is insane, because it's just the power of skirmishers. Their shields aren't able to be used as effectively because they are holding pikes down, and but they're also able to take on pretty much any and all melee from the front. Okay, so I think here's the move. Let's go ahead and get our cavalry out in the open a little bit and move them around, and we're going to try and wrap around and maybe do some damage on this side. Yeah, let me try something real quick. Okay, there we go. The ballista, maybe that unbugged them. Let them get put back into formation. Perfect. Now then try to get the ballista. Yep, you are no longer hidden, guys. You might be able to do something sneaky over here with these units and take out this levies unit and maybe get a couple of rear charges in against these Principes. I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll do our noble cavalry.
The enemy general is
that's the
dead.
last general. So they should be taking some pretty big morale debuffs right now. Okay, noble cav, or mercenary noble horse, go ahead and charge there, and then we're gonna get our noble cavalry to charge into we're gonna make a run for it. Just see if we can kind of negotiate with them, so to speak. Nah, they are keeping their own. Let's go ahead and charge the levies. Force them to make a decision here. They're gonna charge. They're gonna run right out in front of us. Great. They tried to retreat. Their retreat path went through our horses, so that's gonna take care of them in pretty quick order. Just like that, and we can retreat. Okay, let's go ahead and keep you two at least going over here. Oops, just got one of you. Both of you. Both of you. There we go. Carthaginian cavalry and noble horse. Okay, so they're going to send in their Principes. Hopefully we can actually do something against them, because they're a little disorganized whenever they're doing this type of thing. That's a pretty good charge. Don't know how many kills we're going to get from it, though. And we basically just piled onto that. Let's retreat. Go ahead and get out of that diamond formation. Did that do a whole lot? Just 10 deaths. That's not really worth it. Not for the risk that's involved. Let's go ahead and just move around. Okay, go ahead and get in here, and you go ahead and charge.
We await your orders. Heavy cavalry.
Here we go. Charging in against. The Etruscan hoplites are so confused. They're like, There's the ocean on one side and cavalry on the other, and they chose the cavalry. Oof. The Velites are just gonna get destroyed, which is great because they did quite a number on my pikemen, and I'm still mad at them about it. Okay, they broke, so let's go ahead and prepare the charge. Carthaginian cavalry. Let's see here. Are you... They're going to move in their Principes. Let's go ahead and retreat you. Diamond formation. What does it provide? Charge bonus and melee attack? Yep. Diamond formation. Hey, you're supposed to be running there, bud. And then charge in. Beautiful. Just smash through that flank. Retreat. Okay, so it looks like we might be able to do a little bit of something here. Let's see if we can't get them to try to focus on two flanks at once. Now, they have 2 units, so in theory they could just turn this unit around. But even so, it's a Hastati, meaning that we might be able to get a better charge on them than we did the previous unit. They're going to try and pull these guys around to do some damage on us. I'm not going to let them. Okay, so charge in. Charge in. That charge wasn't good. That charge was pretty crap, in fact. Retreat. They're probably going to start firing on us before we get to them, unfortunately. Okay, they didn't manage to fire. 138 out of 160. Okay, overall, these charges have not been bad. Let's go ahead and move you back into formation to attack over here. Their Hastati are breaking pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and do another charge, though. Now then, we can definitely force a 2-front attack on these Principes over here, as long as we got these Hastati. These Hastati's attention with the noble cavalry and noble horse. Charge.
We are at your command.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Now. There we go. That's got to do more damage than just 10. Are you serious? Okay, well, let's repeat it. They're about to break. That's great news for us. These guys are about to break over here as well. Libyan infantry really came in clutch this battle. Looks like they're going to try and chase down our cavalry with their Principes, which is an interesting choice to say the least. Perfect charge. Perfect charge. I don't see how they get back up from that. But they're going to. 100. Okay, we're down below 100 on them. Let's go ahead and have these guys retreat and then use the noble horse and noble cavalry against this Principe unit.
Riders at the double.
Let's go ahead and just. I mean, we've got it where we can just hammer it in with cavalry repeatedly, just like that. Just like that. And they should break any moment now. Just there we go. And now then our cavalry can do cleanup duty. They've all broken. Our general has not gotten involved. Let's get him involved against that unit of Principes that thinks they can get off this battlefield alive.
We await your orders.
Okay, let's go ahead and move you around here as well. How did our Pikes do that battle? Oh, oh, that is... Wow, 877 kills for that one unit. Whew.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
We are at your command. At the ready.
Okay, yep, you go ahead and attack that whole group of Principes. I mean, they just are lined up for you, man. Oh, yeah. There we go. Come on.
Cavalry!
They've shifted running paths because they saw you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, you're gonna mess up the charge. Dang it!
Loyal sons of Carthage!
General, go ahead and help out over here. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't think we could have asked for a better battle than that. Will not have lost a single unit. That will have taken out both of the major armies defending the next settlement, and that'll have taken out that fleet.
We await your orders! Our orders!
Meaning all that is left is just to capitalize on it.
Cavalry! We are at your
Okay,
command!
keep on going, guys.
At ready! Line up quickly now!
How did our cavalry do this game? I mean, I can't complain about that either. Everyone did their job. Libyan infantry also really did good.
Cavalry! At the ready!
I really think that's enough, so let's go ahead and quit the battle. Heroic victory. Again, I think that's their third heroic victory in a row. They lost 3,380 men out of 4,000. We lost 490 out of 2,500. Those are some amazing numbers. Pikes, man. I mean, gosh, they will make or break a battlefield. That fleet is gone. Let's check. Oh, 2 units and 5 units remaining. Man, get good. Okay, let's go ahead and enslave captives. We can use a boost to our economy, and I think that's going to provide a pretty decent one. Oh. They're going to try and defend Masana with that fleet. I don't think that's going to work. We're still going to try and make some moves against it. They definitely can't defeat our fleet with just that fleet, so if nothing else, we can retreat. And we should be good. I'm not joining war against the Samnites after having just made peace with them. Libya's making some moves. Subversion. Sabotage. Mission successful. Control 28 settlements, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Bonus objectives completed 2 out of 4. We just gained 12,000 income. Objective issued. Control the following 3 settlements, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Patavium, Genua, and Pise. Okay. Subject gains notoriety. So Genua is going to be the tough one. Patavium... Oh, I've already got Pise. Where's Patavium? I thought the Patavium was up here. It's up here. So I would have to go to war with the Massilians in order to do that. And I may still have to, but I'm trying to avoid that option right now. Okay, that is... Oh my gosh. That went beautifully. So, in Tarsina, let's go ahead and finish the conversion process here. And let's get a tip of the Battle Hamon. Let's use our agent some and see if he can't accomplish something in one of these places. Agent subversion. Not him. What about the spy? 62% chance, we'll take that. Robbery failed. Okay.
I have failed.
Okay, well, on the bright side, we can go ahead and take out these armies. Increase in rank, cool dude. Good for you.
Improve with practice. That is
Just
impossible.
keep on pushing. I mean, at this point, we can take Forfinium without really using both armies. It's cheating, honestly. There we go. That army's down. Let's release the captives. So since we enslaved the captives, how is our public order is doing fine? Let's go ahead and keep moving. Terracina now needs a garrison, but honestly, they're not gonna attack it, I don't think. If they do, it's foolhardy. So, we'll see what happens. Okay. Messana. Attack there. Once we get Messana, we'll have all of Sicily except Syracuse, and I really don't have any interest in just taking Syracuse outright because, I mean, it's a whole nother war. So we'll have that naval invasion done next turn, hopefully. Let's go ahead and check out the infamous guy. There are rumors that abound in the shadows and forgotten places of your political rival. Let's meet with them. Okay, how is this going up here? We no longer need these agents to be deployed. Let's go ahead and start scouting out Massilian territory, because I've got a sneaking suspicion that we're going to be forced to fight them. Now that we've got... Oh, come on. Don't bug out on me again. We've got a little bit of money. I think it is a perfect opportunity to try to get a military alliance with the Gaetulians.
Greetings. I tingle with anticipation of your noble and worthy words.
Come on, don't make me fight you. Don't make me fight you. We're probably gonna have to fight the Gaetulians. Oh, gosh. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Well, can't say I didn't try to do it the diplomatic way. You know what? It's gonna tank our public order, but I'm not gonna give the Romans another chance to take back Terracina with these 2 armies. We're just gonna take Corfinium back.
We take this settlement
Or not back, we're gonna take it for the first time.
Let them cower before
Oh,
our
that's
might.
beautiful. Let's just auto-resolve this. And that's got it. That was actually... So, even though it was the quick auto-resolve for that battle, it was really tough to get in there because of the fact that they had so many armies kind of protecting it. And so, getting that, in my opinion, is a huge win, because that has been such a challenge to get to. And now we are about to drive the Romans out of northern Italy. And, oh my gosh, that's going to be beautiful. Once we have northern Italy, all that's going to be left of their provinces is this right here, and then Corsica and Sardinia. Corsica and Sardinia we can take out with our navies, and we can move these armies south once we stabilize these regions over here. So honestly, in the way of stabilization, they don't need a whole lot. They've got pretty good public order, which is interesting. Okay, so yeah, let's end the turn, maybe? I really don't know what to do. I didn't expect things to go this well. Let's go ahead, and even though it doesn't really make much of a difference, let's go ahead and convert this to a Perioikos camp. And then over here, we can actually upgrade Tingus. I'm gonna do that. Is there any civil thing I can build that will help out? Nah. Okay. What does this provide? We'll do this. Why not? I've not built it anywhere else. I'm honestly to that point in the campaign. Now then, Spain is destabilizing a little bit, which isn't great, to be honest. Emporion specifically is unhappy with us because they still have the alliances with Syracuse, Rome, and Massilia. So if I go to war with Massilia, I will need to prepare a invasion force against the Emporions. Fortunate for me, I have just the way to do it. So let's go ahead and recruit some pikemen here and start building up that army to take on the Emporions if the need arises. And I guess otherwise let's just end the turn. Nabis? Who's Nabis? Is that my agent? I think that's my agent. It is my agent. Oh, that was her. That was their agent. Whoopsies. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Looter. I'm going to work my way to assassination and end the turn. Rome is going to try and do actions against my armies to keep me from doing a whole lot, which is honestly fair. I would do the same thing in their situation. Same thing in their situation. Looks like they have reinforced Messana a lot. I say that and they take another fleet away. Okay. Well, the game giveth and the game taketh away. Are the Syracuse really trying to take Lilybæum? I'm willing to fight them for it. I didn't want to attack Syracuse, but if that's what ends up happening, I'm not opposed to it either. Heirs to Phoenicia. Okay, fine, whatever. You'll take some attrition for a few turns. It sucks, but it's just part of the game. Let's go ahead and get some late Libyan hoplites. I know they're the militia that we have, but we could really use some cheap units, and I don't expect the Emporion to put up that big of a fight. Let's keep moving.
Ready for battle.
So you can reach Ancona this turn, really? Okay, well let's do that then.
None will escape.
We cannot pass here.
Yes, it can. That's an auto-resolve every day of the week. Occupy.
Ready for battle.
And let's go ahead and start converting this, because apparently I forgot to last turn. There we go. That'll begin the conversion process. And then all that leaves in Umbria and Picenum is Pisarum. We will have all of the Northern Roman provinces. I'll probably try to make a push on that next turn. And then I'll probably move Hannibal back down into Capua to defend against any last-ditch Roman invasions. Let's go ahead and attack
dangerous
the
cause.
Sonans. Oh, that's going to be rough because... So, what I was going to say is they're going to be rough, is that they are going to have to bring out their Hastati. To fight against us. I'm just going to auto-resolve. That's going to be brutal for them. And then let's release captives, and let's go ahead and take Masana.
Forming a blockade.
Auto-resolve that fight. And Carthage is now the rightful ruler of Sicily.
Orders, my lord.
Let's go ahead and convert these provinces. Sweet. So we've got Sicily, and then we'll have Umbria, and we will have the Romans pretty much surrounded as best as we can. Which, I mean, that's just... I don't think I could have scripted this better. Okay, let's... I guess let's just end the turn. Oh, yep, we've got skills to give. Let's give them extra artillery support and then just give them that. I don't know. End the turn.
Out there, they
Massilians
stand
are
before me.
honestly kind of sketching me out a little bit. They've got 2 armies, pretty good strength, chilling over here. Okay, this might change some things. They may be getting ready to, Hannibal Barca, another family seeks to... You want to adopt Hannibal? No! Stop the adoption. Enemy reserves deployed. Threatened by your military progress. Your enemy has sent their military reserves into the field. That's not good. I was like, this is going great. And then Rome was like, yeah, this is going terrible. Let's, rally here. Okay, well, Massalia, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? I've tried to be friendly. I'm gonna let them pass for now because they are at war with the Lusitani, and so maybe they're just marching over there to try and fight in that war. But for now, let's go ahead and attack Pisarum. Auto-resolve it. And just like that, we are the owners of all of northern Italy, except for the Etruscans, but we'll take care of them later. Let's go ahead and convert. And while we're building here, let's go ahead and build a consecrated ground. Okay. Messana, we're doing great. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. We've conquered the remainder of the Roman Italy in the north. We've got to go through the Samnite territories to get to them in the south, or take an ocean route. And that's going to take quite a bit of preparation. So, I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things the cool kids do. Make sure you leave a comment down below about the Constantine campaign, and I will see y'all later. Bye.